I
Yes,
love.
I got a notification that Mike Wazowski God followed me, so it is probably my coworker.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah, well, because they asked, I said something about streaming on Tuesday, and then they were like, "Oh, what's your Twitch handle?" They were like, "What's your Twitch handle?" And I was like, "Oh, this is my Twitch handle." And then I gave them yours too, because yeah,
Because you a good
that's how we,
friend.
because that's also how we stream.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I love.
Send me a TikTok that says that if you're Homestuck, you need to go to therapy. Oh, we already played this part.
I.
Katie, we've already played this part. Chapter 3.
I love B-dubs, but the boneless wings. I just
Oh wait,
feel
it's
like
chapter 3,
sometimes when
wasn't
I
it?
get them, they don't have enough sauce.
What? Not enough sauce?
Mm-hmm.
Understandable. Wild card. I wonder when she's gonna face the consequences of killing that fucking police officer. Oh wait, I forgot that the police are here.
Yeah.
I forgot that the police are here.
Sorry, I had some mad pizzas in my mouth.
Oh, is
Understandable.
this Homestuck?
Yeah.
Oh god.
This is Homestuck Part 5, right? Is this 5?
Like, it's like the
Is this
5th
Homestuck
iteration.
Yeah, is this Homestuck? Well, because you have Homestuck, and then you have Undertale, and then you have Hive Swap.
You have Homestuck 2.
Yeah, and then you have Homestuck 2, and then you have this.
Then you also have Deltarune, so maybe this is Homestuck 6.
Is this Homestuck 6? But then what about the Friend Sim? What about the Friend Sim?
Fuck, this is 7.
And Hive Swap 2 is technically its own game.
Yeah. Oh god.
So is this 8?
This
Is
is
this
8.
Homestuck 8?
Wait till Hivebent comes out.
No, there should. If there are 9 Homestucks, I'm going to murder a man
Boy,
with my own 2 hands.
I
I'm
cannot
going to
wait
strangle him.
for you to see Hivebent if you're worried about a Homestuck 9.
Let's just get to playing the game.
Why are the police here?
Oh god, Abby, you can't tell them I'm here.
What? Why?
Because they're looking for me, that's definitely why they're here. They finally started snooping around my social media and connected me with you and... God damn it, I should have known this would happen.
Z, what did you actually do? Does this have to do with the Bitcoin stuff?
No, not at all, it's worse. I just have to hide. I'm gonna go back to the horse barn. Please just get rid of them, Abby. I'll explain everything later.
The horse barn?
Yeah.
No, just stay in my room.
Yeah, Abby, I killed a cop. I killed him. I shot him dead.
He is fucking dead.
Cop, are you drunk? Cop is dead.
Please don't do anything stupid. I can't handle this. Or I can handle this. That's what she said.
That's what she said. Oh. No, I can't be in here. What if they have a warrant? I need to hide. Tell them it's unconstitutional to search a woman's horse barn.
First of all, it's a stable, not a barn. Also, I don't think that's even true.
Sure it is. Just keep mentioning the Constitution. The Constitution protects your rights as a horse owner. Just say that until they fucking go away, or just tell them that you're filthy, stinking, fucking rich.
Pay him off.
Pay them off. Yeah.
I'm not
Tell them
talking
that
about
you're
the Constitution with a fucking cop.
Just tell them that you're a multi-billionaire.
Yeah, right. If they don't have a warrant, I'll just make them go away. I'll say I haven't seen you in a while. Then can you tell me what's actually going on?
Yeah, sure. Just get rid of those fucking cops. She's skedaddling. Lee.
It's just a whole ass horse.
Why is this Homestuck? Oh no, she's sad. You keep an eye out to make sure the police go away. But sure enough, they drive off after what seems like an eternity. Good luck. Looks like Abby got the job done. Oh, she's angry. Uh-oh.
Every time I have something in my mouth.
Damn. That's what she said. Green.
Oh, you know it. Okay, the cops are gone. I think you have some explaining to do.
I can explain.
Yes, maybe you can start with your car and why they found it near a dead cop?
I was gonna tell you about what happened that night, but I couldn't bring myself to. We were having a good time, and I didn't want to ruin everything by talking about dead cops and all that shit I went through that night was traumatic.
Okay, it sounds like you went through something terrible. So let's just slow it down. I'm not mad you didn't tell me, I promise. But please just tell me everything, because obviously I'm involved now. I need to know everything so we can figure out what to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, the bottom line is, I shot a cop.
What?
You said you'd be cool.
Okay, I will be, but holy shit, when? Was this the night you came over soaking wet?
Yeah,
Oh god, and that fucking bullet hole.
that was a cop bullet.
God damn it, I knew that was all fishy. You've just been lying your ass off about all this, spinning all these crazy stories about how you shot your own manifesto like it was some manic creative episode, when you were just covering up a cop killing?
Please don't be mad at me. You said you wouldn't be mad.
I'm not mad, I'm just losing it. It would all be kind of funny if it wasn't so serious. So if I'm understanding right, you actually tried to drive to my house that night, even though you were drunk and I told you not to do that. You crashed somewhere and a cop came by and then he shot at you?
Yeah.
Why?
I was trying to grab my manifesto and I think he thought I was reaching for a gun. So I started mouthing off at him and he fired, so I jumped at him and I guess I kind of wrestled him for a bit.
Jesus Christ.
Anyway, I got his gun and shot him a bunch of times. I don't regret it because he was a piece of shit and deserved it.
Yeah, so I'm still not really... Then you got a ride to my place?
No, the cop's dash cam probably recorded me, so I took the police car and drove it into the ocean.
Oh my fucking god! The puddle?
We should just start calling the ocean the big puddle.
Why, you sneaky bitch.
Well, but yeah, I got an Uber from the wharf after that. Then I kept meaning to tell you, but I could never bring myself to. I just wanted to forget about it, really.
I guess I can't blame you. Sounds horrifying.
Well, it was. For the pig bastard, I mean. Or for the pig bastard I shot.
Damn. I really need some time to process all this. Wait, the cops showed me a picture of some guy. They asked me if I've seen him before.
Oh, shit. That was probably Percy. I forgot about that!
Oh, poor Percy.
Oh.
Percy?
The simp I was fucking with before I went out that night.
Why do they have that guy's picture?
Because I gave it to them.
Z?
I know, it was stupid. I called 911 to report my car stolen, to set up an alibi, sorta. They kept asking fucking questions, so I panicked and said he was my ex-boyfriend. I shouldn't have, though. It was the one mistake I made in an otherwise flawless cover-up.
Flawless, sure. You should probably tell him he's been implicated in a crime.
I've been thinking about it. But if I couldn't bring myself to tell you, imagine how I feel about dealing with him. Also, whatever I say to him, I might just be incriminating myself. I need to think about it more.
You also, couldn't have picked a worse possible time to be a fugitive. You just launched a whole social media brand and have a ton of new followers. In fact, that's almost certainly how they connected you with me.
I know it is. That's why they came to your house. I'm sorry.
See, you really are such a spectacular fucking disaster.
I know. God, I'm a complete fuck up, and I'm scared about all this. I don't know what to do except, keep fighting. I think that's why I've been pushing so hard with all this brand shit.
Why? To fight?
Yeah, I don't want to cower. Not from the people who hate me, not from my past, and not from the fucking police. I guess this is the only way I know how.
That sort of makes sense. It's pretty risky, though. but it's not like any of this was really your fault. You were just defending yourself.
Yeah, but they won't see it that way if they catch me.
Of course not. But don't worry, I won't let them catch you. Just stay in my house until we can get this to blow over somehow. But from now on, we shouldn't stream or make content together. And don't make it obvious you're posting content out of my house. We can't give the cops any reason to think you're hiding here.
You actually think I should keep working my brand?
Of course I do. You're doing great so far. The Jubilite stuff is like crazy and weird. A lot of my fans are really clicking with it. Plus, oh, there's just no
Weird.
apostrophe.
Yeah. You forget this is Homestuck.
Yeah, I have a problem with that. Plus, we're only getting warmed up with our pranksis efforts.
Yeah. You'd be ashamed to pull the plug on that now. Your parents are on the ropes. When all is said and done, what difference is a little more crime gonna make?
In for a penny, right?
And for $1 billion.
Only $1 billion? Pfft, that's a chicken feed number.
I've been training you too well.
I just don't want to see you give up. It would suck so much to let the shitty incident defeat you, when you were the one who was attacked. Just keep following your vision. I'll do everything I can to protect you.
Alright, I'll keep fighting then.
Good. What's next on the Jubilite agenda?
I was gonna post the next chapter soon. This is where the dogma starts getting dicey.
Dicier than Pranksis?
Well, not legally dicey, I mean socially. It's entering the arena of weird gender shit.
Oh, thank God.
Thank God, that's my fucking specialty. Kind of skirting the edges of whatever I was ranting about when I got myself fucking cancelled during my nuclear meltdown.
Oh no.
It should be fine though. I think this is all actually good shit. And fuck the haters anyway. I think the brand is beyond cancellation at this point. They could try their worst, but it all just goes into the discourse machine now. Use it to my advantage to keep business booming.
That's what I like to hear. I'm excited to see it. When does it drop?
I still need to walk everybody through Pranksis. That's a whole fucking thing, as you know.
It certainly is.
But maybe in a week they'll be ready for the real truth bombs.
Great. I'm happy to hear you have a plan. I was really rattled by the police stuff, but I think if we work together, we can get this under control.
Yeah.
Let's try to forget about all of this for today. It's really upsetting hearing about what happened to you.
Holly says that we are her favorite streamers. Is that an epic gamer moment, or is that an epic gamer moment?
I think that's an epic gamer moment.
Fuck yeah. It's fine. I'm benefiting from the healing vibes of Dave Hoof, the true MVP of this outfit.
Yes, he sure is.
1 week later. Another week slips by like it's nothing. The passage of time is helpless against the momentum of your brand. The march towards 1 million followers is as inexorable as it is captivating. Even Abby, with her vast following, is taken aback by your rapid rise. You may have captured lightning in a bottle, which is hard to explain. Could it be the intrinsic allure of clowns? The socialist demagoguery? Your unique flavor of showmanship, or your ability to manipulate discourse and controversy to your benefit. Is it still just a matter of riding Abby's multi-million follower coattails? Or maybe it's just plain pandemic-driven boredom juicing the numbers? No one seems to have an answer, but it's hard to argue with the results. You have taken to the Jubilite lifestyle more with more gusto. God, I need to learn how to speak. Than Abby herself. In the previous week, she has unveiled her new clown Sona to a uproarious acclaim. Apple Pie. I forgot that was the name. Apple Pie. Apple Pie is a hit, and her clown Sona posts are getting higher levels of engagement than she's used to. Something peculiar is going on. which wasn't supposed to happen. Her following is spiking right along with yours. She began at around 3 million, and now it's sitting at 3.5. There's unanticipated synergy between your two brands, which lends something to the claim that you aren't just coasting off her clout anymore. She started to get a boost from yours as well. I ship Zabble Pie, TBH. Peter Griffin, an enthusiast. that Gerald. Fire, clown, clown, fire, 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 clown, fire, 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 clown, 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 fire, fire, clown, hands, 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 fire, clown, clown, hands, 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 clown, clown, hands, hands, fire.
Beautiful, thank you.
That's what I like to call slam poetry. Now that she's figured out radical clown energy, now that I had it right the first time. Now that she's figured out radical clown energy is nearly as good for business as fashionably standing certain K-pop groups, she continues hyping your brand with all the more enthusiasm. Your public lessons on Pranksis are a hit as well. Stories of the fandom's implementation of these ideas have begun to circulate, which is becoming a form of content unto itself. Abby's been doing a masterful job of convincing her parents it's all just part of their ploy to own the gullible libs, drive clicks, and take their money. Owning the libs!
Owning the
Fuck
libs!
yeah! Owning the libs! Fuck yeah! Anyone eavesdropping on her calls with her parents now would be hard-pressed to tell her apart from a staunch Republican. She gives all credit to her mom and dad for training her too well on how to sound like them. But tonight you prepare for something completely different. It's nothing to do with financially subverting the wealthy in a playful manner. You're now delving into the part of your manifesto which engages with the delicate politics of various social constructs. The delivery requires a deft touch, so you take some time to revisit the material before going live with it. Everything is further complicated by the fact that you need to keep a low profile. You set up a streaming studio in the other wing of Abby's house, never doing anything to indicate the two of you are even in the same building. You don't use her Wi-Fi in case they get clever and subpoena. I think that's how you subpoena Instagram for tracing purposes, or whatever it is that they can do. You only stream through your phone's wireless data plan, which is what you're preparing to do right now, as it happens.
Are you almost ready to stream?
Almost. Just brushing up on all this first. Also, I need to release the chapter itself, which I'll do in a minute.
I've gotten so antsy to see how everyone will react to your new stuff.
Yeah, you've turned into a real discourse dumpster diver.
Well, it's all a lot more interesting than the discourse my brand usually gets.
Your discourse just revolved around, like, the fact that you're hot and how good or bad your opinions were on K-pop. I think the occasional horse girl fight would erupt.
Yeah.
I notice you've been dolled up in your clown Sona paint a lot more often lately, too. Even in your posts.
I love my clown Sona.
Honestly, I like the butterfly look she got going on.
I do, it's really cute.
Not that I'm complaining, but it seems like my brand has completely hijacked yours at this point. The Jubilate cultural hegemon. My brain looks at that and wants to say homogeny.
My brain says hedgehog.
Hedgehog. Cultural hegemony is truly a force to be reckoned with.
Sure, it seems that way. All I know is I'm just having a lot more fun with putting your thing in the spotlight than what I was doing before. I think my whole influencer routine was getting a little stale, to be honest.
Nothing like a ton of outrageous clown propaganda to liven things up. I'm proud to have fully indoctrinated you. No matter what happens from now on, I'll consider you my greatest conquest.
Wow.
Okay, I just posted the new shit. Let's wait a little while for that to make the rounds, then I'll start streaming.
Do you want to, like, rehearse your message or anything?
I usually just wing it the moment I start streaming. Feels more real that way.
Maybe we could talk about it anyway, so it's fresh in your mind?
Sure, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I read the chapter, and I've mainly been wondering how serious you are about this.
About what?
Clown gender?
What pronouns does clown gender use? Honk, self. Neo genders. Abby, I am dead fucking serious about clown gender.
I could totally believe that. I mean, I personally think it's interesting and all, but I think a lot of people will probably think you're joking, like trivializing a delicate subject.
Of course they will. That's good, actually. It will help drive discourse and pull more people in. But the theoretical foundations of clown gender are totally solid. I think most of our fans will start caping for the idea, especially the Simps.
Naturally. You can always count on the Sims for a strong base of support.
I fully expect the Sims to start identifying as clown gender in their bios. If not, I will be so disappointed in them.
I'm sure they won't let you down. Hey, wait, does that mean there are clown pronouns?
Oh no, that's what I just fucking brought up! I actually did come up with pronouns one time, but I never included them in the manifesto. What were they?
What were they?
Squeak Whim Whiz. I don't hate it.
Squeak Whim Whiz.
But I also don't. I can't. I'm not in a place right now to make a proper sentence with them. So
I guess I can see why they didn't make the cut.
I think if I busted out those clown pronouns, people people really would think I was taking a big gender piss. That's what I do every time I go to the bathroom. I take a gender piss. And then I look at the piss and I go, what gender am I?
Look at your
And
gender
then the
fluids.
I look at my gender fluids. I hate it here. And then my piss is like, bitch, I don't know what gender you are, neither do you. I'm like, damn. Sucks to be me, I guess. Plus, I think it would get fucking annoying if tons of people started referring to themselves as Squeak and Wimself and shit. There are certain decisions you can make with clown ideology that are just plain irresponsible.
Clearly. But we've shown nothing but impeccable restraint by promoting Pranksis.
Yeah, Pranksis is just telling everyone to do a bunch of hilarious crimes. It's fine.
Oh god.
Oh shit.
So, if there are no clown pronouns, how do clown gender people refer to themselves?
Literally any pronouns are applicable. He, she, they. It's a wild card gender, like pulling out the Joker card for that part of your identity. Am I clown gender?
Yes.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, makes sense. So, if I recall, there's a gender triangle with 3 genders, male, female, and clown on each point.
That's a bit simplistic. You're excluding non-binary from the spectrum. See, look. The pyramid is a gender continuum. The bottom horizontal axis is a spectrum ranging from male to female with a non-binary in the middle. That's all standard. You position yourself on this axis however you feel like. Then moving up the y-axis takes you closer to clown gender. The higher you go, what? There we go. Thank you.
I skipped one.
You're good. The higher you go, the less you resonate with the entire concept of gender at all. So is clown gender just like a gender? Is this...
There is no
Is
gender,
that-
only clown.
There... Oh god, oh shit, oh fuck. Because agender is like when you just don't gender. None gender. None.
Non-gender left
So
clown.
like, I think gender, agender, and clown gender are just like the same thing. One of them just has clowns. One of them is just clown. Okay. Like you're transcending the entire conventional spectrum and seeing gender for the farcical? Yeah, farcical, because it's the word, the root is like farce.
It's like farce.
You're seeing gender for the farcical social construct it really is. That's why it's clown gender. It embodies a whimsical attitude towards the whole deal. So it's just agender, but with clowns.
Yeah. That sounds right.
Non-gender left clown. What was that sigh for? Oh, okay. Any pronouns are fine. A true clown gender person wouldn't care what they were called. They embrace all pronouns. Anyone at the peak of the pyramid is a full clown gender individual. After my stream today, I plan to come out as clown gender.
Oh, cool. You mean way at the top of the pyramid?
Yeah, it'll get the ball rolling on the idea. Then we step back and let the discourse fly.
But is it actually true that you identify that way?
It's true enough. I mean, I came up with all this shit, didn't I?
Wow. I'm so proud you're taking this big step.
Thank you.
I'll have to think about where I fit on your pyramid. I don't think I'm clown. I'm too cis-womany for that.
Cis-womany. Yeah, you are. Take your time to Take your time with it. Meditate deeply upon my clown gender continuum. One day Riotous will bless you with an answer.
Who?
Oh god, I haven't even really gotten into the lore yet. There's so fucking much. He's a mythical clown figure. The first Jubilite who lived billions of years ago. He comes to me in these crazy dreams sometimes, which is where I got most of this from. I'll probably start getting into this stuff in like a few weeks.
This all sure is something. People will probably flip out about it. I can barely even imagine the discourse surrounding whatever the hell this even is. Like, a story? A religion?
I'm sure it'll be complete pandemonium. Deploying this material to the masses in its own way is a great form of pranksis, actually. It's like meta pranksis.
So the introduction of pranksis to the world is also pranksis? Jesus.
Alright, ready to start streaming? Here, you can work the camera.
Okay.
Later. Both carefully study the aftermath of your clown gender stream for the rest of the day. As expected, the discourse is popping off. Passionate discussion flares up, resulting in a great many truly awful takes, whereas others begin enthusiastically plotting themselves somewhere on your clown gender pyramid.
Josie is dead.
I hiccuped and I burped at the same time. All the most dedicated Jubilites vibe with the material instantly, and update their clown sodas accordingly. All in all, you consider it a very successful installment of your serialized manifesto, and you celebrate this with your friend in the customary manner, drinking terribly expensive wine, by continuing to loot her parents' supply of preposterously expensive wine.
Yep, you got it. Good job.
You got it.
Credits.
I won the game! I won the game! Abby, I have bad news.
What?
Ran out of wine that costs over $10,000.
Oh no!
Holly says, Doug Dimmadome, the owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Yes.
I'm not sure what that's a response to, but I'm gonna have to agree.
Jack is also live. What are you streaming?
I'm streaming COD.
Oh.
What you streaming fish, dude?
New icky gun game.
I'm actually streaming salmon.
You motherfucker, you took my joke.
Oh. Oh! Cod is a fish! I'm stupid! Okay. Had to get this one off the fucking bargain shelf. It's only $8,000 according to the web. Guess we'll have to make do with this swill tonight.
Unbelievable. Forced to live like common peasants.
That's fine. We can rough it for a little while until our pranksis ship comes in. Maybe we should debrief on all that tonight.
Yeah. It's easy to lose track of our business objectives when everyone's in such a frenzy over clown gender.
Reception of my gender pyramid could possibly be better. The discourse is exquisite. Much more satisfying than this discount piss wine for beggars.
So where are we with this? Are you still seducing my mom?
Yeah, I'm this close to getting her to want a divorce.
I forgot about that.
Why is this the best part of the whole game? Just the subplot of trying to of fucking Z seducing her friend's mom.
That's the plot I'm here for.
Yeah. Just needs another push or two. How are things going with your dad?
Good. I've certainly been talking to him a lot more frequently than he's ever come to expect. Which has actually made pulling the strings a lot easier. He's so delighted to be hearing from me often. I think it's made him a lot more willing to believe the stuff I'm saying. Almost makes me feel bad, kinda.
Feel bad? Remember, these are bad people, actually.
Oh, I know. It's hard to forget that since the role-playing I've been doing has been making me feel pretty gross.
Role-playing?
Yeah, I've gone really hard in the direction of acting like I've taken a sudden conservative turn in my beliefs. I mean, I still keep it believable. I still say I hate Trump and talk a lot of shit about Biden too because he's obviously a rapist. He gets a kick out of it when I rant like that because it wasn't even that long ago he hated Biden too. Before he started giving him millions of dollars, I mean.
Yeah, looks like you got a new crush. Your dad ex-Biden. Sounds like an especially torrid old man yaoi fic.
Ugh, no. But also, yeah, pretty much. So, like, I just go on like that. I barely even talk about Bitcoin anymore. That approach is too ham-fisted. It just makes it obvious I have some weird agenda after a while. Instead, I spend a lot of time trashing our fans, calling them, like, gullible socialist simps who hate America.
Oh, that's basically what they are. It just so happens they're right to feel that way.
Yeah, I just do a lot of sneering at their liberal bullshit, as if my experiences with the fans have really opened my eyes towards sensible conservative thinking. See, the trick is to just take all the shitty things he's ever said about politics and, like, repackage those statements in my own voice, and say it all back to him. You'd think it would be suspicious, me suddenly flipping on a bunch of political shit we used to argue about, but I just know how he thinks. He loves hearing it, so he wants to believe it's true. Like, it just confirms his biases, you know? He just assumes I'm growing up, dispensing with my childish political beliefs, and becoming the responsible heiress he always wanted me to be.
Oh god, no. No, not an heiress. No, it's the Batter Witch. The Batter Witch. It's the Batter Witch all over again.
Don't make this any more homestuck than it needs to be.
This is genius. This is genius. We're literally the CEO of fucking Pranksis right now. I feel like a silly baby toying with your mother's heart.
No, your angle is so good, and God knows they need a divorce. You're helping them, actually.
Yeah, they also have too much money, which turned them into shitheads. So we're doing them a favor by taking it, really.
Oh, absolutely.
Why are my, like, TH sounds so hard?
Yeah, you're fine.
I think I'm about to hit a wall, though. There are diminishing returns when it comes to email seduction. Like, she obviously doesn't suspect at all that this isn't a real guy that she's talking to. I start running out of ammo with this sexting shit. It gets repetitive and there's no way to up the ante, because it's not like I could call her.
Maybe what you need is a voice actor to play this part. It can really be any dude who's willing to bullshit through a fake affair as a rich Republican donor. If it's Percy, I'll cry.
Yeah, if it is Percy, I will cry.
The poor boy's going through enough.
True. But he's like the only dude that they've ever brought up.
Even someone much younger, like one of our Sims, maybe?
It would have to be someone who wouldn't mind becoming deeply complicit in crypto fraud.
That probably describes, like, half our followers.
Oh, it's gonna be Percy.
What? Oh my god.
Or maybe it could be someone who already is complicit, even if he doesn't know it yet.
No!
That poor boy is... No! He's been through so much! Leave him alone! What has that poor boy ever done to you? Except for be an average dude.
Who showed you his nipples?
Yeah, and apparently they look weird. I don't know. You open your previous DM with Percy and pick up where you left off with your drunken conversation, like barely a day has gone by. This time you make sure your flirtation is considerably less hostile, which he appears to appreciate. He's more than appreciative, actually. His instincts as a devoted simp seem to be in overdrive now, considering how much clout you've accumulated since you last spoke. He must feel quite special, given that he had a chance to speak with you and you only had a meager following of 1,000 people. Even that's, like, a lot to me.
Right.
Like, a whole 1,000 people like what you fucking put out there? Like, damn!
Refresh.
Save some for the rest of us! This special feeling of elite ground floor access to you is a factor you can easily work to your advantage. But by now, you doubt there's much you could ask of him that he wouldn't leap at the opportunity to help you with. And as a dedicated fan of your content, he should be more than thrilled to participate in a scheme which is such a quintessential act of pranksis. You consider how many Sims would kill for a chance to be in his shoes. Or, if not literally commit a murder, then to at least be framed for one.
Oof.
Yeah. You decide not to mention your troubles with the law just yet, let alone the fact that you arbitrarily decided to implicate him in the slaying of a police officer. I burped. Sorry. That would really kill the mood. It could also overwhelm him when you really need his wits as sharp as possible, so he can play the role of a wealthy suitor to a middle-aged billionaire woman. After all the flirtatious pleasantries are over, you and Abby retire to the living room as you continue walking him through the play.
Do you want me to be Percy?
I don't care.
So, just to be clear, you're asking me to call your friend's mother and engage in various forms of amorous banter?
Yeah, but Jesus, Purse. You're gonna have to turn on the charm a little better than that.
Okay, I believe I could do that.
Remember a few weeks ago when you slid my DMs and started hitting on me?
Well, I'm not sure I was like... I mean, don't get me wrong, I think you're cool and...
God damn it, Purse, you were a very thirsty boy that night. Don't fuck with me on this. I know an eager simp when I see one. Your move worked, didn't it? Here I am talking to you, asking you to help us with some super important mission critical shit. So it's time to stop doubting yourself. You clearly have some killer Chad instincts or whatever, which you don't even fully grasp yet. Is he the main is he an anime protagonist? Is he an anime protag?
No, he doesn't have fucking Ahoge. The fucking cow look that they all have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wow.
Shit. So now I need you to help the movement by channeling that sick Chad energy toward a rich woman who is extremely lonely and horny.
I'll do my best. But aside from participating in a series of sexually charged conversations with this woman, I'm not sure what else to say exactly. I don't have the context for their previous interactions, or know anything about character I'm supposed to be playing.
Don't worry about that. I'll send you copies of all the email chains. I can also send you all the info I have on this guy. He's just some rich douche who gives Republicans a lot of money. She's met the guy once or twice, but otherwise never encounters him. Except for these fake emails I've been throwing at her.
Yes, research material will be very helpful. Please send me everything you have.
First, this is fucking amazing of you. It takes some real balls to do this. I hope you know how much I appreciate it.
It's no problem, really. Sounds fun, and I'm happy to help.
Hey, maybe after you've made some progress, with our Mark, you can hop a ferry over here.
I read that has made some progress with Mark like 7 times, and I was like, who the fuck is Mark?
Markipliers?
Is that Mr. Markipliers?
Marker and pliers? Marker and pliers.
My two favorite
for
tools.
real, this... What?
Oh, I just said those are my 2 favorite tools.
Thank God. Sorry, I had to breathe. I mean for real this time. Sorry if it sounded like I was fucking with you about that last time.
No, it's okay. Sure, I'd love to.
All I'm saying is, life on the island gets kind of lonely, you know? No, don't invite him to hop a ferry over to the island that you're staying on because the police are looking for him!
Mm-hmm.
The police are looking for him!
Poor Percy.
Like, real lonely. The pandemic isn't helping much either. Feels like an eternity since I socialized, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I do. It's been quite some time since I had any company outside of work, I mean. Just let me know when you'd like me to come. I'll be there.
Come.
There.
Oh. Oh, what's this?
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, Purse. Gotta go, bye. Lesbians! Yeah! Woo!
This is the content we came here for.
Push. What? Abby, I don't think I...
It's okay. I'm sorry. Maybe I shouldn't have
No, it's fine. I just don't want to hurt your feelings. It seems like a bad idea.
I just got carried away. I know you're not into me that way.
I'm sorry, it's not that. It's just...
You don't have to apologize. You're straight. I get it. I know that. I'm just too pushy sometimes.
No, it's not like... It's not... I'm not even that straight. I don't think you really understand me.
I'd like to.
Abby, you're like the only person in the world I actually care about. And all that, like, what we just almost did for me, that's not... I don't know. It's certainly not about affection. It's more like a weapon.
Oh, that sounds sad?
Look at what I was just doing with Percy. This guy probably doesn't really deserve any of this.
You were just having some fun with him. And he likes it. It's so obvious that being able to help you out is like the best thing that ever happened to him.
Abby, I fucking framed him for cop murder.
Okay, yes, that was pretty bad. But you just panicked when talking to some cops. We can figure out how to deal with that. It wasn't like sending his photo was the result of some diabolical sexual con. You just fucked up, that's all.
Yeah, but it only happened because that day I began messaging with him. Oh, because that was the day I began messing with him. Look, all I'm saying is I'm kind of fucked up about the subject. And no matter what happens, I don't want to feel like I'm using that particular weapon against you. Does that make sense?
Totally.
I have to piss. We really flew through that dollar store wine tonight, didn't we?
Yeah.
Poor Abby. I mean, I kind of feel bad for both of them, but like...
Uh-oh, more psychic damage.
Oh no. She's gonna go batshit crazy. Influencer Z. Named person of interest in murder of Nantucket police officer.
Uh-oh.
Shit's getting pretty deep. Into chapter 3. Holly said that they're thinking about Markiplier's talkies. And then also, rude NSFW!
Thinking about Markiplier's talkies is pretty gross, too.
That's pretty lewd.
It's pretty lewd. For shame, Holly.
For shame. You want to keep going on this?
Did you want to play Danganronpa?
Sure.
Okay, so we can pause here for now. We will be back.
Eventually. Oh, my spine!
I diagnose you with dying.